Hi and welcome to WWE Girl Talk. We're talking about the episode of Raw from the 1st of September. You may have seen us in our SmackDown video a couple of minutes ago because they're being uploaded behind each other.
I'm Ashley.
Yeah, and I'm Coral. So,
we started with Chris Jericho's highlight reel,
which never got shown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It just occurred to me that that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Considering you had so many like major stars in there.
We had Seth Rollins, Kane, Randy Orton, Triple H, Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns, and John Cena. It was the most boring thing ever.
Although I like what you said, John Cena's a walking advertisement.
He's a walking advertisement. They're all in black. Everyone's in black in that ring. Even Chris Jericho and Roman Reigns are in black. And there's John Cena wearing all his merchandise. Bright red. He's a walking, talking advertisement.
He is. But we're hoping he turns heel. We was actually watching it going, heel, 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 heel. Like when he walked out, he probably missed the fan's hand and everything. I was like, actually, I think I could get into that. And
it'd be a nice change of scenery.
Because I don't like John Cena.
I like
that in the video.
I
didn't last video.
He wasn't on SmackDown.
No, he wasn't. Still hate John Cena.
I think I'd like him if he was a heel. I'm just bored of what he's doing now.
It's walking advertisement.
We really hope Seth Rollins is going to cash it in.
Yeah, I think it'd work with Brock Lesnar, John Cena, and Seth Rollins in one, like in a three-way match. Seth Rollins wins it, takes it away from John Cena.
Yeah, it would work.
Yeah, it would be so much better.
John Cena was rambling on about lawsuits, and I think CM Punk then watched Raw. I thought, that's a good idea. Go do that.
Do you want to update the audience on the CM Punk suit?
Basically, I spoke about it in the last video if you haven't seen it. CM Punk is suing WWE for royalty checks because they're still using his advertisements and things like DVDs and using his name in things and getting money for it where he's not getting paid for it. But if he walked out of his contract, that's his own fault in my opinion. Yeah,
I mean, my other thought on it though is that CM Punk was a character before he even signed to WWE, so that there could potentially be contracts that say that the character is his.
But then there could be in the contract, you sign with us, WWE is taking over that character. It's now our ownership. So.
And that is likely because you got to remember WWE creates toys for ages. So yeah, they're out of their contract. Like this, I'm pretty sure they're still doing toys for Edge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Edge is gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it depends. But I was also saying earlier, I reckon the Miz is going to turn into a commentator one day. It'd be good.
Not that it's relevant.
It's not relevant. I just remembered.
There wasn't anything else worth mentioning in that segment.
No, it was so relevant. Like it was relevant but irrelevant at the same time. Like obviously the authority and all that, we've got that. But it was just kind of like, I could do without this.
Yeah. I would have preferred to actually seen the highlight reel as it was meant to.
Yeah.
With Randy Orton on it talking.
But it's also it's resulted in another 6-man tag.
Oh, another one.
Another one.
Oh.
I hope something happens and it doesn't happen.
Yeah, because what? We were saying there should be an elimination chamber with 6 contenders in it, and whoever wins gets to face Brock Lesnar.
But I also felt like it was a Royal Rumble, everyone coming out. It's just like, might as well just have a Royal Rumble, move it forward.
But yeah, so at the end, Seth Rollins tried to attack Roman Reigns, but then Roman Reigns like beat him up basically a little bit, and then John Cena. But meanwhile, John Cena got in the ring, and it's like John Cena's such an attention seeker that he can't let it go. Like he has to be in the center. He has to. Like, he literally got in the ring, but then Seth Rollins got out of the ring as that happened. But it's just like there's no need for you to get involved. It's nothing to do with you. You're not even in a feud with Seth Rollins. Like the Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins thing made sense.
Yeah.
And then Roman Reigns threw the briefcase at Seth Rollins, but then Seth failed to catch it because he was totally meant to.
He was like, oh,
like shit.
It's so funny.
It's great.
It's good though.
You're going to see Triple H look at him like, fucks. I told you to do one thing to catch it, and you can't even do that. Then we had Dolph Ziggler and Sheamus versus The Miz and Cesaro.
With a bit of Damien Mizdow.
Yeah. It was such a good match. We were really happy with it.
Why wasn't that a main event?
It was really good.
Oh, that's it. It was fast. It was good. It had a good ending.
Yeah.
Good result. Ending. It was. I enjoyed it.
I really did.
Cesaro.
I don't really enjoy Dolph Ziggler that much.
Still don't mind Dolph Ziggler.
But I actually I don't really like him that much.
I think he's nice and fast paced. I like the fast paced wrestling. That's why I like
His noodle
watching
head
it.
bothers me.
Yeah.
But no, it's really good. And I also quite liked the fact that Miz had the makeup artist there at ringside. That was really
Plays
funny.
for his character a lot more as well.
So good.
It's really good, and I was excited to watch it. I was excited to see who was in it. I was just excited. You know what I mean? I don't understand why it was so early on. Because
it was a good match.
Yeah, that could have been the major event at the end of the thingy.
But the thing is, it made sense. That's what was good about it.
Yeah.
It made sense. I mean, we still don't really understand why Cesaro is the number one contender, but it still, that match made sense, and that's why we enjoyed it. And they're using Damien Mizdow, which is good because they're actually using him right. They're not using him wrong. So
yeah, even though it is still really gimmicky, it makes sense and
because
it works.
Miz is really gimmicky though. In a weird way, he's quite gimmicky now. Yeah. So having the stunt double works.
But it's like the whole Bo Dallas thing as well. It's got a gimmick, but it's working.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of them don't. So you've got the Miz and Bo Dallas using a really good gimmick, and it's working, and it's not overdoing it
because it's a believable one.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a one where you're dressed up or something.
Yeah.
We're not that thick. So yeah, I really enjoyed that.
We're not a Bella twin.
Not a Bella twin. Oh my god, if I was.
What really bugged me though, that match was still finishing and the announcer went right into saying how bad week the Bella twins had, or Nikki Bella or Brie Bella.
And I'm really annoyed because the cameraman cut off when Cesaro was about to get his makeup done.
Yeah.
I was really angry. I wanted to see that. That's what I'm Hello, sorry, got my cup of tea.
We're British.
Yes.
I have juice.
She does. Show him the juice. Okay, so then we had a grown-up Bella segment, but we're gonna do a roundup of that at the end.
Yeah, because we've heard it goes all through the night.
So yeah. No. So we had Eva Marie, Rosa Mendes, and Cameron against Naomi, Summer Rae, and Layla. What the fuck was that?
That was blatant just promo for Total Divas. I've never actually watched Total Divas, but I might actually start.
But it wasn't a good promo for Total Divas because it was awful. The reason they're on Total Divas is because they can't wrestle, so they need an outlet for something. And it's just like, oh, it was bad.
It was so bad.
And another tag team match.
The thing is, they didn't even, Divas are meant to either be, amazingly good wrestlers or glamorous. None of them were any of them. The ones that were, slightly glamorous weren't, good wrestlers. And the ones that had slight potential who still weren't very good, they're just like someone who turned up in a leotard. They're just like, I'm here to wrestle!
It was just bad. They can't wrestle. It was pointless because it was literally 30 seconds long.
Yeah, it was like if you wanted to promote Total Divas, it would have brought a lot more people in if they actually wrestled well.
Yeah.
Because then it's like you can kind of forgive them for doing an awful reality show. You know what I mean? Oh, we can actually wrestle, just not on WWE much.
But now it's like, well, now we can see why they're on a reality TV show because they can't wrestle.
But it really bugs me that WWE, I know obviously it's fake, but it is technically a sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why do they need that reality show? That's what bugs me. Why should they even be...
Yeah.
I know reality shows sell at the moment, but it makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
It was just awful. But we're discussing whether we should review Total Divas.
We might do that.
We might. Might be worth it.
It'd literally be 5 minutes.
Yeah, like a 5 minute. But it'd get us on air more. Do you want to see us more often? Might be worth it. You never know. I've never watched it, but have you watched it?
I've watched some of it.
Yeah.
And I do kind of sit there and go, for fuck's sake. So it
might be good.
Could be worth.
It could be good viewing.
And yeah.
So we'll talk about it.
So we have Team Dad, aka Big Show and Mark Henry, against Team B, aka Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. We've remembered the names.
Yep.
Finally.
Yep.
Don't know which one's which though.
But
well, I'm so bored.
Every week.
Bored.
Every week.
Every video we've done, we're saying. Every video we've done, that's been the match. In it. And we say the same thing every time.
Yeah. Give it up. It's irrelevant. That's the thing, it is irrelevant.
It's boring.
It's not a real feud.
No.
It's nothing. There is nothing. And when they're not doing tag team match, they're doing a 3-tag match. You know.
Tag.
You know. Six pack.
You know what she means.
Yeah. Oh.
It's actually, I was actually sitting here, like, then Rusev comes out and I just, like, lost all my shit, didn't I?
Yeah.
Because I was like, what? You, like, 2 weeks ago, Mark Henry said something to you, and now 2 weeks later, you're retaliating after you beat Jack Swagger again. Where's the consistency?
There's no consistency and there's no story anymore because it's
so in and out.
Yeah, it was so. Oh, I feel like a 5-year-old's writing WWE at the moment.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, it's like, you know, like when you're at school, like when you're in primary school, and you're like kind of playing like mums and dads or something, and the same thing happened every 5 minutes. Oh, there's a fire in the kitchen. Because that's all you can think of because you're 5 years old. This is like what's happening here. 6-man tag team match. Same match as last week. Either they've run out of wrestlers.
They've run out of creativity.
Yeah, they have.
But Big Show did a really bad DDT as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible. Like, I think it was Luke Harper slipped through his arms when he even hit the mat, and it was just really bad.
It was obvious.
Awful. It was so bad. The cameramen are really terrible though. They keep catching the really bad angles.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I'm not completely blaming the wrestlers because you got to remember they're not there to hurt each other. They're not really you know what I mean? Yeah. It's all fake. So obviously there is going to be like these foul tapes where they do let go earlier than whatever, but the cameras are catching it.
They need to stop.
Yeah.
Like, they need a bit better training or something because they're not doing their job well. And yeah, it wasn't very good. And the match itself wasn't very good because I was talking about commentators half the time.
Yeah.
JBL and Michael Cole just like bickering all the time. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it. Because Michael Cole takes his job really seriously.
Doesn't talk.
Michael Cole does talk. Jerry Lawler doesn't.
That's it, that's what I meant.
Jerry Lawler doesn't talk. He's left out because he doesn't do SmackDown. And it's like, oh, poor Jerry.
And then he got called old man.
Nice. Then Rusev come in the ring and he made Big Show and Mark Henry win due to disqualification. I even said literally seconds before it happened. I said Rusev's going to come in a minute, and literally he did. And it's that predictable.
Yeah.
That you know what's going to happen. And then.
But also, where does this put the Jack Swagger thing?
Yeah, I'm sure it's just going to go to Bo Dallas now. I'm hoping. I'm hoping the Jack Swagger and Rusev thing's done. It's dusted.
But it still feels unfinished.
It still feels unfinished, it does. But
how do you end something like that anyway?
I think Jack Swagger needs to win.
Yeah.
And that's it. To be honest. I think that's what it is. Like, Jack Swagger needs to win. Because he's not going to give it up because he's a People's Champion. So if he wins, then it's done. And he can move on and they can move on. It's just like, I think, personally, Big Show should be part of the Authority.
Yes.
He should turn heel and be part of the Authority. That would work. Yeah. It would really work. It'd give him a bit more relevance. Yeah. Mark Henry's done, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, he had that thing where he said he was going to... Do you remember that thing? It was about a year ago. It's before he shaved his head. Free hair. Free baldness.
Free bald.
And he was like, oh yeah, I'm going to leave, I'm doing this. And then he just went... He flipped during the same speech and was like, no, actually, I'm staying. It was just weird... It was quite good. He was quite good with the mic at that because I remember my brother showing me. But he is pretty much done. I can't really see him doing anything unless he gets a feud with someone else.
Yeah, I can't see it going anywhere with this Rusev thing.
No. I mean, that might be all he gets, but it'll be a very sideline one and an uninteresting one at that. But Big Show could easily go to the Authority, and I think it would work.
It would.
I really think it would. So maybe try that.
The problem with Rusev is you're gonna have the same storyline every time with him, just with a different superstar. It's not gonna work. I can't see Rusev lasting.
Oh, Rusev's not gonna last though, is he? It's
gonna be like the Great Khali.
Yeah, don't see him. He lasted quite a while.
He's still there. You just don't see him.
Yeah, bring him out.
Get him to fight against Rusev. Oh yeah, God, I slow that back. It'd be like slow motion snails. God, hit me. No. Oh, this thing would be fucking good.
Yeah, we should be divas. We're going to be a diva. WWE, can you see me? The glorious Paul Heyman came out. You can't hate him. You gotta love him.
We just can't eat him though. I was like, no, we can't. Can't eat him or hate him.
But he did say a really weird line. What was he saying?
John Cena is a cash cow that will be milked.
So John Cena is going to be milked.
John Cena is going to be milked.
I think Paul Heyman's trying to make John Cena a Paul Heyman guy.
I'd love to see that.
I would be interested. I'm not sure if it would work though.
Although I think I'd rather see John Cena join the Authority. I just want everyone to be part of the Authority.
Yeah, let's just get everyone to be the Authority.
Everyone.
Well, I think that's what like the characters like Triple H that wants everyone to be part of the Authority. Not so much
everyone.
on their side.
So like half of the roster are.
Yeah.
Half of them are.
Apparently, it's not a very big roster at the moment. That's what I've read. But I haven't checked that up in a while. Apparently, there's only 50 superstars on there.
Probably not. But it makes no sense.
We need more. We need some new blood. Come on.
We do see the same kind of things every week, so it would make sense.
Yeah, small roster. But I think contract stuff and that has gotten in the way because a lot of people have left for TNA. A lot of people have left due to injury.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people leave. I reckon.
Probably bad management.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about
Paul Heyman.
Yeah, just that's what we can say about Paul Heyman.
Yeah, he's going to milk John Cena like a cow.
Well, Triple H is going to milk John Cena like a cow. That's what it is. And it was so wrong.
I know, I'm not going to do it again.
If you do like this.
Yeah, that's it.
That looks even worse.
We're going to stop that.
We're going to stop milking the air.
But I hope you enjoyed it.
You like spitting. Can't go wrong with a bit of milking.
Nope.
So then we had Kurt Axel versus Jack Swagger.
I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. It was Bo Dallas in the corner.
Bo Dallas. But the thing is though, like, Jack Swagger was struggling because he's injured. So stop making him wrestle for a while because it's just hard. It's just boring. Like, he can't do much, so it's hard to watch. But Bo Dallas, he was in the background with people in chairs, and we were like, "What's going on? We don't care about the match."
Yeah,
now.
we couldn't concentrate on the match.
No. Jack Swagger won the match.
Yeah.
And then Bo Dallas started talking about how he let America down. So he had some examples to show.
It was brilliant.
It was so funny.
Would you have he lost all his money on betting on Jack Swagger will win. The other guy was so disappointed in Jack Swagger that he failed his
citizenship test, so he got deported back to Italy. And then the woman had a son who now wants to be Vladimir Putin.
It's brilliant.
It's so over the top. It's great.
Just the way that Bo Dallas does it.
Yeah.
So positive. He's like, I'm disappointed.
So we just love it.
You feel more disappointed because it's so good.
And he makes everyone stand up and say, all you got to do is go leave.
JBL, sit down.
All you hear is Jerry Lawler go, JBL, sit down. It's the most brilliant thing ever because it's like, I wish I could seen it.
Like, JBL, sit down.
Yeah, JBL, sit down. It's like, I love JBL because how much he loves Bo Dallas.
Yeah. But who doesn't love Bo Dallas?
Right.
If you don't love Bo Dallas, tweet us and tell us why, because I can't not
see
love
any
him.
faults. Even he's meant to be heel and the crowd was doing the whole all you got to do is bow leave thing.
Yeah.
Just all you have to do is bow